Hey there everybody, Professor Cloud here with our next episode of Jurassic World Evolution 3. We are going to change locations. As I promised, once we did hit 3 stars in Kauai, we would move on to the next area, and we're going to move to Japan. And I'm not exactly sure what to expect from the Japanese location. We'll find out as soon as we get there. So let's go ahead and jump in and move our way over to the new Japanese location. And then that will only leave one location left that we haven't had a chance to look at yet, which is Indonesia. Although I do think another location did open up while we were in the middle of Kauai. So we'll have to take a look. We'll go take a look at the global map. Okay, so here we are at the world map. We've got Kauai at 3 stars. We've got Nevada at 3 stars. We got Montana at 2. We're going to have to go back there at some point. Because remember, we need to get to a total of 30, as you can see down here in the bottom left-hand corner, in order to move the story forward. But we've also got 2 locations over here in Asia that have not been touched at all. We've got the Nusa Tenggara Islands, which are in Indonesia, and then we have the Katsuyama location in Japan. So the Katsuyama location is based on an old theme park that they want us to renovate to handle dinosaurs, and then the Indonesia is just a viral outbreak across a sprawling archipelago, so a whole bunch of little islands in Indonesia. So let's go ahead and jump in. We're going to move to Japan. So what was intended to be the next Jurassic World is now a theme park fallen to chaos. The land was quickly sold off, and the new owners entrusted Din to create paleo theme park that this site was always meant to be.
A tale as old as time. You see, now and then, an ambitious billionaire tries their luck creating a dinosaur theme park in a beautiful spot like this, and well, see for yourself. Wild dinosaurs, broken infrastructure, struggling finances, but hey, at least the cherry blossoms are in bloom.
Our client has been abundantly clear in their expectations for this site. It's our job to meet those expectations and make this park secure, profitable, and a showcase of well-cared-for, naturally bred dinosaurs.
Allow me to emphasize the word secure there. And with the fences broken like this, who knows what dinosaurs escaped into the wilds? We have to be careful.
Of course, but don't let careful mean slow. This is a remarkable opportunity for us to expand our global influence, and I want this client to be overjoyed with our work.
So, Katsuyama, Japan. We're going to need amenities at 250,000 per minute. Shelter coverage of greater than 95%, and that's pretty standard. Number of non-herbivores. Interesting. Interesting. So this is going to be very much a carnivore, flyer, and maybe aquatic dinosaur-based park. Although, I think we're going to find that it started with herbivores. And then total dinosaur appeal is about 13,000. So that's about 13 different species, approximately. I think each new species gets around 700 to 800, depending upon what type of a dinosaur. But you can see the appeal modifiers over here. So a lot of these we've never messed with. The Utahraptor, for example, the Pyroraptor, neither one of those have we touched. Obviously, those are part of the raptor family. The Herosaurus, no idea what that is. Actually, it's Herarosaurus. Concavinator, I have no idea what that is. Now, the Utahraptor we actually did see in... We've started to see the dig sites for that. So we'll have to see. There is existing infrastructure damage as well. Okay, research is available for security cameras. Listen to radio comms.
While it may not be the most glamorous aspect of paleo curation, right now, getting everything repaired and operational is our priority. They let it break, but we're gonna fix it.
Alright, so they want us to do maintenance. We have to take control of a maintenance team from maintenance facility. And then use that maintenance team to repair all the damaged buildings and broken fences. So we'll take direct control of you. I am not a big fan of doing this, so we're going to try and get this done as quickly as possible.
You know, I'm impressed that a full-on theme park was even set up after everything we've seen. I guess imitation is the greatest form of flattery, right?
If that's true, Jurassic World must be blushing. The old owners of this place copied them right down to their park crumbling.
Storm's gone.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the take control process, but they're going to make us do it, so we're going to try and get this done as quickly as we can. There is going to be, before we open the park, we're going to have to remove a lot of this old equipment. Obviously, any down trees, any containers that might have been left around, similar to what we had to do in Nevada. Whoa, okay. Oh, that one didn't require time. Huh. Alright, so... what have we got left? A couple more fences, maybe? And that's it? I apologize if it feels like I'm taking this slow. I am not a huge fan of this, of the driving mechanisms. They feel very floaty, which is a big reason why I'm not a big fan of the direct control. Granted, we're also on a quad, and, you know, quads tend to
Enclosures are operational
be very
and secure.
floaty.
Time to bring the dinosaurs back in.
Excellent stuff. Sounds like a classic trank and transport opportunity to me.
Not this time. Our client cares deeply about dinosaur welfare and does not want us to tranquilize them unless absolutely necessary. Find a different way to enclose them.
Very well. Our ranger team can herd the dinosaurs instead, which should work wonderfully. Or, as an old colleague would have described it, let's wrangle them into an enclosure.
Trying to get rid of some of this stuff while we're letting them talk. Okay, so take direct control of the ranger team and drive to the Stegosaurus. Alright, on our way to the ranger team. Let's get rid of some more stuff if we can. And unfortunately, they won't let me drag a box around to remove multiple things at a time. I think these are light poles. I don't think... yeah, floodlight tower. Yeah, we can definitely get rid of these two. This will make it a whole lot easier when we do start to use this enclosure for us to clear the ground, flatten it out, all that kind of stuff. There. I think... oh. I think that's everything. Yeah, we'll have to flatten that out, flatten this out, and then go from there as to, depending upon what goes in there, obviously. Okay, anything to clear away over here while we're at it? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, ranger team. Where are we going? Not there. Oh, over here. Okay. Okay, I see my little marker now. Excellent.
Dinosaurs will respond to 2 commands. Summon, which will draw them towards you, and send, which will make them charge away. I know which one I'd be using.
Alright, so let's see if we can drag them into... We gotta keep them in the circle. See if we can do this all at one time.
Objective incoming.
Well, that didn't work. Okay, why are they not going in? Oh, why will the door not stay open? Okay, Huh.
Sustaining damage.
That's weird. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. Is that all of them, or is there one more? Okay, I got all of them.
Excellent work. Owen Grady
Phew.
would be rather proud, I think. Now let's head over to the second herd.
Alright, I see the little marker on the screen. It's not easy to see, but I do see it. Oh, there's more stuff to get rid of that I missed. See what I mean? Look at how floaty this maneuvering is. And I wasn't even driving that fast. And I was driving on a road. Alright, so let's try and do the same thing here. Without flipping over.
Just as before, guide the dinosaurs into the nearby enclosure.
Whoa, okay, I'm driving backward. Uh-oh. Alright, I don't know why the camera keeps changing. Alright, there's 3. Do not understand the AI of the door at all. I think I'm still missing one. Unless there's 5 of them too. There we go.
All right, let's get these freshly wrangled dinosaurs comfortable in their new enclosures. Or their old ones, considering they escaped from this place.
Okay, so we're gonna need a ranger post. We'll put you there. And then we'll put one here. And then we will set up add task. There we go. All right. So that should determine their comfort and what we need to change. These apparently are level 3 enclosures. That's a level 2 enclosure. I don't think I even have any scientists yet. Where was that one piece of machinery I needed to get rid of? Oh, there's a whole lot over here. Oops. There we go. There was a... I thought it was... right around here. Maybe I'm mistaken. Oh, there it is. It was. I knew it was a crane and trees down. There it is. Okay. Hopefully that's everything. All right. So we got somebody looking at the stegos right now. There we go. All right. 2 environmental issues. Let's see what we've got. Missing ground fruit. And ground fiber seems to be okay, but ground fruit we're missing. All right. Let's put... There we go. All right, stegos are good. Now we just need to get the Corys. Is there a ranger in here? There is... Ah, there he is. Like, why is there not a ranger in here? The ranger went flying. That was cool. I don't know where the ranger is, though. Let's speed this along a little bit. There he is. Missing ground leaf. All right. There we go.
We have no way to know what animals escape this park, so we need to be prepared. Let's set up security cameras to keep an eye out. We can assign a capture team to them, and if a threat is spotted, they'll be able to respond immediately.
All right, so that's new. Construct at least 2 operational security cameras. Research the following. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to do research first. Yeah, there's security camera right there. We don't have any scientists, however, so we've got to get some scientists here. And we need logistics to get things started. So we'll start with Julie here. And then we'll go with Hiroshi. That'll at least allow us to start the research that we need. Requirements not satisfied. What requirements? Oh, I haven't chosen my scientist, dummy. Okay, there we go. There was something else on the research that showed it was new. Oh, new dig site. Small carnivore dig site. Okay. Actually, I think that unlocked over in Kauai. It was the next thing they wanted us to do as part of a contract, and I just didn't get around to it before we left. Let me speed this up. Sorry. Otherwise, we're just going to be sitting here. Actually, let me take a quick look around and see if there are other pieces of machinery or containers that we need to get rid of. I think we get cleared over here. Site's losing money. I know. You don't need to tell me. We do have a monorail. It's not fully circular, but it is a monorail. It is a functioning monorail. So that'll be nice to have. It'll be even nicer if we can extend it in the future. Not that the game has taught me how to do that yet, but, you know, that's okay. Alright, so we've gotten the research done. I don't think there's anything else for us to get rid of. Let's go ahead and build some security cameras. I'm guessing this is under operations. Expedition. Yep, there it is. Security camera. Alright, so best thing I would say is right here for the Corys. And how do I... Ah, there we go. I think this is actually going to be a better location. They'll let me. Yeah. There we go. That's better.
You know what? I think we're ready. Let's open this park to the public.
Okay, well,
and quick,
hold on.
before Cabot insists on a ribbon cutting ceremony.
Okay. All right, we've got somebody keeping an eye on that. Increase the number of guests on site to 300. Increase guest comfort to 80%. And then make $75,000 profit per minute. Those are our next steps. All right, let's start by opening up the park. Okay, so that's done.
We should focus on guests for a bit now that the doors are open. Keep them comfortable and they'll keep coming.
Dude is something else. He has got some serious enthusiasm. Okay, we got to refill. Let's do that real quick. All right. So we've got, whoops, restrooms, small hotel. All right, we do have amenities already. Yeah, we've got and large and small. Okay. Let's take a look then at what our demographics are. We do need to put in some shelter coverage. Pretty standard. The white and the green with a little bit of yellow. All right, so let's make sure to configure these then. Okay. Okay. And this one? Yep. Milkshakes. All right, very good. Now, we'll need to potentially increase these over time. Let's go ahead and put in a shelter. Okay, that'll increase the shelter coverage. That increased our guest comfort to over 80%, so that's good. We've already gone up by a star. That means we're at 10 stars. Nice round number. Our profits are at 43. Our number of guests is 239. Oh, 71K. I'm guessing our amenities... Oh, we need maintenance. All right, let me do maintenance post. I want to see what I have. I do not have a maintenance post here anywhere. Let's put one there. Let's put one here. All right, maintenance. Where are you? That's Ranger. Where did they go? Okay. Alright, so we need to increase the number of guests. That's the next big thing. We've hit our profit numbers already. We probably now need to start bringing in additional dinosaurs. And we need to do number of non-herbivores, so therefore anything that is not an herbivore. Why don't we start... We've got the one enclosure that we can use right now, so maybe we put a carnivore in there. Then we can start to... We've got some space over near where the quarries are that we can create flyers. And trust me, I do know that I need to have another maintenance post. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Alright, let's flatten this out. Actually, I don't even know how. There it is. Okay, let's flatten the terrain. That wasn't really what I want. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Alright, those are rocks. Okay. I'll leave that there for now. I think our next thing would be to put a hatchery here. Because we have a number of carnivores that we should be able to get started with immediately. So let's do that. Hatchery. Okay. And let's see what we can synthesize. We want carnivores. Okay, so we got the Udiranus and the Comps. Oh, we don't have as many as I thought I did. All right, maybe we need to do an expedition first. Because I'd like something more in the medium range, whether it be a raptor or something along those lines. Okay, we do need a maintenance thing here. Okay. All right, Science Center, Control Center, Response, Maintenance. We don't have the Expedition. All right, let's put in the Expedition. That's staff, Medical Expedition. Here we go. I think right there's good. Do we start putting in power now? I think we do. Okay. And then we'll put a small substation over here. Like so. Okay. And let's find ourselves a carnivore. All right, we're going to need some more logistics, which I knew I was going to need to hire more scientists anyway. Plus, I need to put in a staff center. Ceratosaurus. Oh, what was it that was going to give us more appeal? Let me look at that first. All right, Concavenator, Udiranus, which, I mean, I guess we could go ahead and start with the Udiranus, considering that is a high appeal. And there is Carnotorosaurus. I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm sure. All right, let's then see what we need to do for a Udiranus. Because we're at 80%. There's no reason why we can't go ahead and do that. We don't have enough skill, so we need another scientist with welfare. Do that first. We need somebody with, sorry, genetics, not welfare. Okay, here we go. Dylan. Okay, so that should get us that. All right, modify the genome. Let's put in some tolerance. Oh, that changed the skill requirement. Huh. That's interesting. Health, lifespan. Yeah, that changes the skill requirement. Okay. That's fine. I mean, I'll get another scientist with high genetics, but it is interesting. Yeah, I definitely want tolerance of 0%. And then put in some compatibility as well. Okay, let's get ourselves another scientist real quick then. We need another geneticist. Anybody with 3? No. So let's go... Oh, let's go with Elizabeth, because she's got really strong welfare.
Personnel, please welcome your new...
Okay. This is also going to increase our entertainment by 1. Okay. Alright, now we need to do the expedition, but before I do that, I need to put in a staff center. Unfortunately, we're going to lose some of our beautiful cherry blossoms, but it cannot be helped. That'll increase the number of scientists that we can hire. Alright, we need more logistics. Or another one with strong... Okay, so we'll go with Russell here. And maybe Renjiro. Okay. Carnivore. Ceratosaurus. Compsognathus. Proceratosaurus. Ceratosaurus. Moros intrepidus? I have no idea what that is. Dilophosaurus. Neither one of those are high appeal. There's the Concavinator, so we need more logistics. I think we're going to have to wait for the eggs to hatch. Or the eggs to be synthesized. Of course, part of that... No, that's a big guy. I really don't want a big guy. That's Udyrannus. Okay, what is the appeal again? Carno, raptors of different types. Okay, Ceratosaurus is in there. Okay. Oops, oh crap. I was right there too. There it is. Alright. And there's one closer. Well, it's closer. It's not necessarily less expensive, but... Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, good. Now we'll speed up time. There is another dig site set that I want to make sure to do as well. Medium-sized carnivores, so we're going to want to probably do that too. As soon as we get the Udyrannus in his new paddock, or hers. Oh, we got one male, one female. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Male is strong. So is the female. What does the strong trait mean? I don't remember. Desired population of 3, which means we're going to have to probably do at least one more female. Okay. God only knows what their environment requirements are, but I can almost guarantee you all of this is not going to be part of it. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and start deleting the rocks. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. They won't let me select some of them, though. Hopefully it'll get overwritten when I do an edit of the environment. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, the expedition is complete. First of all, let's make a little money. As we do. Okay, there it is. Ceratosaurus. This isn't going to be enough to allow us to synthesize, unfortunately, I don't think. Okay. Alright, we've still got another minute before the eggs are ready to hatch. I have to wait for a little bit of money. Oh, the Innovation Center. We have an Innovation Center. Okay, there we go.
Incubation personnel, please stand by.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to put in a ranger post. Well, they're not as big as I thought they were.
We are pleased to welcome a Utyrannus to the park.
Ruh-roh. That doesn't look good.
Juvenile carnivores have been spotted, and they're moving in on the park.
Maybe that's not so bad. It's not like a juvenile could do as much damage as an adult, right?
I wouldn't underestimate them. I suppose this is a rare example of dinosaurs breeding in the wild. If so, these animals would likely see humans as prey, not keepers.
Yeah, and there goes my blood pressure. Kira, you know the client was iffy on tranquilizing?
Circumstances have clearly changed. I will speak to the client. You do what you need to. That means contain them. Understood?
Okay, that's good. Oops. Okay. Need water. Okay. Good. So we're down to the too few adults, which that we can easily take care of. All right. So, capture and enclose the wild Spinosaurus juveniles. Have shelter coverage at 80%. I thought I was at 80%. Why is it so foggy all of a sudden? Oh, it's raining. That's why. Okay, so they're here. Nope, that's not what I want. Alright, we're going to have to build a new enclosure for these guys. Because I can't use where the what are these guys called again? The Udisaurus? Udirannus? Udirannus, that's what it is. Choose a contract. Alright, we're going to have to go with increase park appeal. Achieve above 15. I'm not sure that I understand that because I thought we already were. Well above. We'll have to take a look at that. And there's a timer on it, unfortunately. We do need to do another expedition for Ceratosaurus. Albertosaurus. No idea what that is. There was one over here. There it is. Okay. This has already got a viewing gallery, yes. We need another maintenance post over here. Alright, maintenance guys. Where are the maintenance guys? This is my one problem. You're not allowed to assign tasks to a building. There. I really wish that they would add that functionality so that then you could just go ahead and like have it automatically choose whichever one's the least busy, and it would automatically add that task to that particular truck or vehicle or whatever. Okay, so let's take a quick look here. Total dinosaur appeal, 9%. Number of non-herbivores, 10%. If we get the junior guys... Actually, let's take a look here, too. Guest comfort, 71%. Guest approval is 85%. We have a species target of 5. It says we have 4, so it's already including those junior spinosaurs or whatever they're called. Huh. Alright, well, we're going to need to build an enclosure. So let's go ahead and build an enclosure, I guess, right here. I mean, it's the easiest thing to do. Actually, I need to take a look at my site map. Because I got to understand... If the road is here, the pathing is here, I need to build it against this border so that we then can take and buy this section. Alright, I'm going to slow things down for a couple of reasons. Alright, gate. Oh, why did you do that? Yeah, we don't have... Okay. Let's put a ranger post in here. And we'll assign you. And then let's go ahead and transport.
Heading to pick up the asset. Collect an asset.
And then we need to take the path. Like so. We're going to need a viewing gallery, which we can put here. Okay. And then I need power. I think for now I'm going to have to go with a backup generator until I can figure out how I want.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Make sure we got some water. We're probably going to need... Actually, I don't know what kind of dinosaurs these are. I'm guessing they're carnivores, but I'm not 100% positive of that. Uh-oh.
From theme park to theme park, calamity to calamity. Even as attractions, dinosaurs are not meant for the modern world.
I am also going to put a shelter over here. That should increase the shelter coverage, I'm hoping. We hit our dinosaur appeal, our total appeal, so we got our contract and we got our bonus. Excellent. That will allow us to synthesize some more of the... Where did it go? Where's the other enclosure? Here it is. That will allow us to synthesize some more Jurrasic. Each time we do a synthesis, we gain an entertainment point? I didn't realize that. Okay. We have fossils. Okay. We could probably stand to hire another scientist, but...
Great work dealing with that threat. I can feel my blood pressure going down already. Wait a second, are those... Protesters. Protesters! That's gonna really impact our bottom line, and that's worse than those meat-hungry juveniles. Can't they say that we're fixing the place up?
We need to get our income back up if this place is gonna survive. And we'll need some good PR on top of that. More naturally bred juveniles and happy dinosaurs would do it. This does all seem a bit too convenient to me, though.
Agreed. I have my own suspicions about those wild carnivores. This all feels a lot like Extinction Now trying to get in the way of our operation.
Well, let's do whatever we have to get them out of the way. Grease a few palms, bend a few ears. Or arms. Or, sure, we can just do the good PR thing.
Protesters are impacting your publicity rating, so fewer guests are visiting. Make sure your dinosaurs have an average comfort rating of 90%, which apparently we already have. We just lost it. Probably because the new juveniles don't have what they need yet. Alright, so we're going to have to fix that. Make 150,000 profit per minute. We're already doing that. Have 3 naturally bred. That's going to be the next piece. So that's the reason why I put the nest in with the Jurrasic. Alright, so we've got a number of things missing here. We need to put in some cover and pasture. We need... They need a little bit more area. Well, that's going to be tough. No, they need wetland. The deep water is going to be a problem too. I may have to... we now have a complete genome for the Ceratosaurus. Alright, real quickly, I need to... Maintenance. That was new. I didn't realize I could do that. That I could add a team directly to an item. I had no idea that was possible. That's a nice little quality of life feature. Okay, I need deep water. And they say that they don't have enough space, which is why they're hitting the fence line. Alright, I do have room. It just means that I'm going to have to... Alright, let me get this built, and then we'll tear down the old... Okay. Let's see if that helps. Okay, so now they're just missing the deep water. All right, so... deep water. Great. All because I couldn't get the freaking things. I couldn't get the fence fixed in time. Reach ticket sales of at least 120K per minute. Make a profit of at least 245 per minute. I don't think we can hit either one of them, but I guess we'll go with the profit one. All right, I need to get... All right, has he fixed everything? I think he has. Has the ranger... Is the ranger not... ranger's not going back. Okay, hold on. There. Apparently I didn't click it well. Alright, let's go ahead and transport you.
Asset to be collected.
I can certainly add more deep water. That's not a problem. Especially now that I've expanded the size of the enclosure. Oh, it's not covering that. Well, that sucks.
Transporting asset.
Alright, while that's happening, we've got eggs. Okay, all females. Let's see. Strong compatible, nocturnal strong. Strong. Okay, I'm going to leave the nocturnal one out. I'm going to do the other two. We now also have the Ceratosaurus, so when I guess when I expand the park, because I don't know that I have any place that I can build a Ceratosaurus enclosure. Okay, you're still saying you're missing deep water. Yeah, you're still missing some. There. Wow, you like a lot of deep water, apparently. Oh! I think they're swimmers. The Spinosaurus, I think I remember seeing them in one of the movies.
Collecting asset.
I think. I might be wrong. Oh, wow, we got the contract already done. That's cool. Alright, I need to get you maintenanced. Except for they don't have... Okay, so I cannot do it that way. That kind of sucks. Alright, I'm going to have to do it the hard way then.
Adding to the list.
Okay, there we go. Alright, I think we're in good shape now. Now we just need to get 3 naturally bred dinosaurs. Which, in order to do that, I'm going to have to put in some more males. Right now, the only male we have is for the Udyrannus. So we're going to have to synthesize some males for probably the Stegos and the Cories. And then make sure when we do set up an enclosure for the Ceratosaurus, that we do the same. Let me take a quick look at my site map again. I'm wondering if there's room right here for a flyer paddock, a flyer enclosure. One thing I do want to do right now while I'm thinking about it is I want to... That's power 3. That's not what I want. Alright, that's not the right... Here it is, enclosures. Yeah, I want to unlock medium electric fences, primarily for the carnivores. If they're comfortable, it's not an issue, but I would rather, because both this enclosure and this enclosure are level 2s, but for some reason the herbivore ones are level 3s. So I definitely want to make that change as soon as I can. Alright, how much money do I have? I have plenty. Alright, let's see what else... What are the Spinosaurs? Spinosaurus? I don't know. Alright, that one's the Kyojara. Kentrosaurus. By the way, there is a new wetlands pack that just got released this week as of this recording that have 2 new species set. It's a new raptor set and one that I can't pronounce. Mudaburrasaurus? I have no idea what that is. But it doesn't really matter because I need non-herbivores. Okay, let me filter that then. I can't. Huh. Okay. There's so many new herbivores. And I can't do any of them. We don't really need to do anything for some of these, because like the flyers, we've already unlocked pretty much all of them. Allosaurus, that's a big guy. Dilophosaurus is small. Utahraptor, there's a raptor one, and that's actually one of the high appeal ones that we need. Okay, that'll then be the next one. So Cedar Mountain Formation B to get Utahraptors is the next one. But we still have to create an enclosure for Ceratosaurus and get them synthesizing as well. 42 seconds. Oops. Yeah, we've almost hit the final unlock. We need 2 more points of entertainment, and we'll hit the final unlock there. I guess these guys don't want to breed.
Incubation complete. Prepare asset for release.
Okay. Alright, a couple more Yutyrannus. Alright, let's see if we can either the Stego or the Core. Okay, here's Corey right here at 100%. Resilience is already high. Lifespan is already high. Okay. And that's fairly inexpensive. Okay, so we've got the medium electric fences. Alright, I want to put those around here first. Replaces on. Is there not a 3 gate? Okay, good. This one's now... Oh, the gate becomes level 3 the minute it's connected to 2 level 3 enclosure fences. Okay. All right, good stuff. All right, requires a status check. Okay, that's fine. Matures in 6 years. Oh, these guys are considered swimmers. That's why they needed deep water. I'm looking at the icons on the little box there, and it has the fish icon. What? What do you mean it's missing deep water? I have got so much deep water. Yeah, and see, now I've lost cover. Guys, pissing me off. Well, you know what? You're going to have to lose something. That's all there is to it. I can't give you everything. Holy cow. I mean, I suppose I could... Let me take a look at the site map again. I mean, I could extend it a little. I certainly could extend it up this way, but then I'm going to block off my entrance into this side of the map if we get to buy that out. Yeah, you're just going to have to live without a little bit of wetland. That's all there is to it for now. Oh, let me take a look at the site map again. Okay, we can build a flyer right here. Yeah, we can build flyers right here. That'll work. We did have the new eggs. Alright, I don't need this many. I only need one female. Or one male, I mean. Long lived and social. Yep, let's do that. Or quenched in... Yeah. Long... Yeah. Apparently we have a contract that we can grab. Oh, no. We have to request a contract. Number of non-herbivores. Yeah, we're still well under where we need to be. Total appeal, though, is 6,000. Guest count is 800. Oh, we're missing restrooms. Yeah, I guess that would make sense now that I think about it. All right, let's add some restrooms then. There we go. All right, I know there's one over here. That's not... Yeah, restroom. Okay, there's a restroom.
Our restroom is now open for use.
All right, incubation is complete. Release via airlift. That's stegos. There we go. All right, male Coreosaurus. Coreosaurus, sorry. Excellent. Very, very good. No valid dinosaurs? Uh-oh. Well, then that would be a problem now, wouldn't it? Did I not put the right nest? I didn't put the right nest, that's why.
Delivery complete.
Low temperature alert. Cold conditions are hazardous for MVU and Ranger Team vehicles. They will suffer engine stalls. All right, where is... Okay, and it has been claimed. Excellent. Storm view reduced. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. Wow, they've already hatched. Or they've already created eggs. Alright, where did the Coreosaurs go? Cories are here. We need a nest over here as well. Yes. Where's the viewing gallery? I can't see anything. Right there. Okay, so let's put the nest there. All right, good. Everyone's agitated because of the storm. Well, no matter what, let's slow things down and let's pause because this is where we're going to wrap up the episode. It's already gone longer than I wanted it to. I looked down at the timer at 1 hour and 2 minutes. I was like, oh, perfect. Let's go ahead and end here. And 12 minutes later, we're still going. We'll pick up from here in the next episode. We'll continue on with our Japanese location, trying to get it to 3 stars, just like we were getting all of the others to 3 stars. And then we'll take a look at Indonesia once we've gotten that done. Then we can come back and start to really fine-tune each of the individual locations to get them all to, say, 4 and 5 or whatever it is that we need in order to hit the next story beat. I'm actually hoping that they unlock other locations, because according to the way that the game is set up right now, I'd have to get all of my locations to 5 stars. And I have to imagine that once you get to 4 and 5, that gets to be much more difficult. Maybe not. I don't know. In either case, I hope that you've been enjoying the content. If you have, please hit that thumbs up button for me. If you haven't subscribed, please do that as well. And hopefully I will see you in a future episode of Jurassic World Evolution 3. I'm really, really enjoying this game a lot. I hope you are too. Talk to you soon.